just that! Greetings, gentle viewers, but look! We're not advancing the story! We're going back to chapter 1, getting the extra scenes and doing some more free time events while we get more coins.
We're such teasers.
I mean, we missed it. But this way, we won't miss it, and we'll have enough coins to bank some gifts and, like, the future special gift items. Fear the power of my great, complex, long, well-thought-out voids. I'm the opinionator.
I'm We Square.
All right, we're getting to it. So here's a question, guys. We know that we're going to be buying the sword on
Damon?
And I know that a man's nut is at the beginning or something of chapter 2, so we'll be getting those, but what do we need after that and when? We are relying on you to let us know the next stuff we need to do.
So if we don't get it, it's entirely your fault.
Or we'll just buy all of them, but then we may not have enough coins for other stuff.
Right.
Don't let us miss it! We don't want to have to replay again.
Oh.
Gold foil near the hilt is scraped off, huh?
It's got a scratch on the sheath.
I swear the name of this magazine just sounds like it's porn. Because you all want to hear that. But that's what it says.
Get away from me.
What is up, my fellow time traveler?
What are you doing? You should hurry over to the park.
Ah! Ah!
Ah!
Didn't the same thing happen last time too?
Yeah, the last time we played and did this scene.
Oh god, I'm having deja vu.
Hey!
Hajime, how many times are you gonna surprise me?
As many times as it takes us to replay this to get the scenes and stuff we need and coins.
Especially across multiple timelines. I just spoke to you normally. Anyway, you should hurry over to the park.
Damn it!
Shut up! I'm going back to my room. Seriously, this is all just one big hassle. Damn it!
It's all the snot.
Seriously, if we're on a tropical paradise, then why are we in this situation in the first place? Isn't that right? Isn't a vacation supposed to be nothing but lounging around and sipping coconut juice? Relax. Snapping at me won't change a thing, okay?
Hey!
Hajime, it's decided. You better come to the beach with me later. What? For coconuts, damn it! I saw some big ones that fell onto the shore. I'm just gonna rip them right open with my big shark teeth.
I don't know what you're gonna do.
I haven't figured out how to split them open, but once I do, we're gonna have ourselves some coconut juice.
Hey, we've got this very suspicious sword from the previous game.
Speaking of time traveling, that reminds me, I have a replica sword. We might be able to split them open if we use it. I was going to try to impress Pekoyama with it, but
All right!
Seriously? Then let's have ourselves a coconut party.
I also want to point out that as you did that, our timer also freaked out.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Seriously? Then let's have ourselves a coconut party on the beach. What should I do? Should I agree to go to the beach with Kazuichi later?
Why would you say no?
Nice reply, my friend. That's what I like to hear. Now then, let's hurry over to the park and get on with what Byakuya has to say.
All right, it's not now. We didn't think it was now, but we had to check, but mainly we're using the Yashin. What do you mean, Yashin?
I don't know what it means.
That's like me replacing like random letters of words with Y, like giant Yobots.
I don't know, I'd watch a show with giant Yobots in it.
Huh, Mobile Suit Yundam? Yurin Yagan? Yakros?
I don't think that one really works.
Yakros.
Yakros! What a country!
We got a replica sword?
I know, right?
What the heck?
It's because we already got it, I know it. It would only be more insulting as if we got all the others.
Is that mayonnaise?
I think there was a rose in vitro.
Is that a bag of poop?
I hope not. Kazuichi, I've already got some coconut juice. I mean, I'm just saying.
Look, I don't want to share it with Kazuichi, though.
That's fair.
Blue Ram!
ram clips your wings?
It makes you feel very relaxed. Instead of an energy drink, it's a energy drink.
It says an anti-energy drink. Normally you read the first thing before the second thing.
Oh, you guys with your linear literary litigation. I don't know, man.
That does not sound like it would taste good. Now, I like cod roe, but I do not think that would taste good.
Well, you know, it's just experimental food. That's all. What a bag of poop!
Oh, good. It's a bag of buns.
Hansel and Gretel. In case you get lost in the forest, you can leave a trail of them behind you. Ah! The Ogami Clan Codex. Wow, too bad no one here would find this useful.
Who would you give this to?
Mikan. The occult! It's pretty high-tech nowadays, isn't it? What'd you think I was gonna say?
Take this bottled water!
Yay!
Take this bottled water! Take this bottled water!
Are you going to do that every time, Damon?
Oh my god, this is taking so long, bottled water. Dang it, you challenged me to do something stupid, but now I got bored with it and don't want to anymore. I give up so easily.
Bottled water.
I made you say it last time. It wasn't me, it was you.
Man, you know what's great? There's not bug sex happening on this beach.
I'll take greatest lines to take out of context for 1,000, Alex.
Well, let's provide some context.
You want to provide context about bug sex?
Yes, I do. And I don't mean squish squish.
Look, one nice way to get exercise when you need to, say, rehabilitate your legs is to go on walks. Besides, walks are really good exercise just in general.
Get you going. Get your heart pumping. Get your brains going. And, well, on the last walk we did, there was a lot of bug sex going on. Just a huge cloud of gnats all down the sidewalk.
It was about a quarter mile long of a constant cloud of gnats having sex.
It was... We moved to the other side of the road because we had to.
It shouldn't go on for a quarter mile. It shouldn't.
So I'm just taking a moment to appreciate the lack of that here.
You know, I think that was the most boring and uninteresting, unenergetic way that bug sex could be described. In fact,
I don't think I want to hear an interesting and energetic way for bug sex to be described.
the fact of the matter is that bug sex should be comic gold, and I think we just made the bug sex crash and burn.
Oh, yeah!
The thing that I really want to know is why did somebody bother to send a pineapple that big?
You know, that's a really good point.
For starters, where do you even get a pineapple that big?
I don't know what the average size of a pineapple is.
Just like bug sex, it is a topic that has crashed and burned.
Well...
Oh, we grew an Usami!
Maybe we can make an army of her to fight Monokuma.
Dude, it's like a Tamagotchi. It's a digital thing. It's.
Well, we're stuck in a digital world, right?
We might actually be, so point taken. Unfortunately, we now have to go 2,000 steps. Billy.
Yeah.
Why are we gonna have to clean up her poop?
Because that's one of the important things in life, Damon. Shit.
Don't you mean shit?
This is the trek that never ends. Yes, it goes on and on, my friend. One day we started doing this, not knowing what it was. And we'll continue doing it forever just because this is the trek that never ends.
This is our life now. Looking at the poop of the rabbit robot stuffed anti-mascot that we hate. We even have to clean up her poop. Oh, it's so fulfilling.
You know, Damon, I'm reminded of why I stopped playing World of Warcraft. You know, there's just something about doing the same thing over and over that makes me want to stab people. That ranks up there with bug sex. Yeah!
What's it gonna be?
Hello?
Is she gonna blast off or...
Well, bye, rabbit!
Okay, what do we get? 200 coins?
I got a skill!
Wow.
And century potpourri.
You want to do it one more time?
No!
Billy, why are you still running?
Oh god, I don't know! It's just I've done it for so long, I don't know anything else. Oh, here he comes. I was waiting for you, Hajime.
Hello there.
Geez, making me wait like that. You're such a naughty little kitten.
Oi!
You're here too, Teru Teru? To be able to taste the natural flavor of freshly picked coconut.
Oi! You're making a euphemism! That's a euphemism!
Well, you can't spell euphemism without you and me.
You're right! That's terrible! Run away quickly!
I spend most of my time in places like Aoyama and Azabu, so this is something I rarely get to experience.
Uh-huh, sure you do.
My curiosity as a chef has stimulated me.
Hey,
Who cares about this little freak? Come on! This is the coconut we're looking for.
Man.
It's that strangely colored one that's two different colors.
Poor guy, he just wouldn't ever stop lying to himself about everything. He could never accept his own identity.
Yeah.
I mean, he doesn't have to be like the little country hick, but
Right.
but he doesn't have to lie.
Yeah, that's really what it all came down to, is he just couldn't accept anything.
Anything at all about anybody, especially his own situation and himself.
Yeah. Oh, it's pretty big. Shut up, Teru Teru.
Again, it's a euphemism.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's got loads of juice inside of it. How are you going to split it open? With my teeth!
Yes. You've made 97 sharp teeth jokes.
Well, Hajime's gonna split it in a bang with that replica sword of his. I love that face.
Yeah.
No, wait! If I try to split it open, I might spill the juice all over the place. Shut up, Teru Teru.
right.
Teru Teru, do you already know? You split these when you cook them, right? No, I don't use such a barbaric cooking technique.
Understand?
My style is to use a sensitive, delicate touch, no matter who or what I'm handling. How about it? Care for a taste? I got a gaggle of goosebumps all over my skin! Honk, 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 honk,
Honk, honk!
Are you a geese? Where did you even come from?
Whoa!
You
Ah!
always scream when random people appear? Is that like your greeting?
Ibuki, when did you? Hello! I just got here. I heard you. I could hear Teru Teru's smarm from the motel.
It's a hotel.
I was holding hands with Peku and going for a walk when I saw you guys.
No.
We weren't holding hands.
Go on. Uh-huh.
I can't stop drooling.
Yes, I see it. A moist lily, glistening with morning dew, blooming vibrantly on a tropical island. Excuse me. I'm pretty sure when the sun goes down, Miss Peko is the one who frolics in Miss Ibuki's lily field at night.
I'll kill you,
Hey,
you horrid little man. Don't fantasize about weird things.
and
More importantly, what are you all huddling around for?
Oh, we're here to bust open this nut. This coconut. Well, actually, shut up, Teru Teru. We really want to split open this coconut so we can drink the juice inside of it.
Shing.
I see. Hey,
Hajime, let me borrow that replica sword of yours.
I like how this event has included so many people.
Yeah.
Okay.
then
Ibuki, if it's not too much trouble, could you please rotate the coconut so it's facing up?
yes.
Roger Dodger, you're totally into this, aren't you, Peko?
Hey,
Hey, if you split it open like that, the juice won't just spill out. It'll splatter all
Hey,
over
this
us.
is her chance to show off her talent.
Yeah. Ooh, fresh coconut lotion. Would it... What is wrong with me? Ooh, fresh coconut lotion. Would it be better if I take off my clothes first?
Ibuki, please rotate Teru Teru so that he's facing heads up, and I will split him.
I don't want to touch him.
I would not make such a mistake. All you need to do is be ready to catch what's going to fall.
Yeah, so cool! I might just fall in love with those quiet words of yours. That's it. It's because Peko is so quiet that she doesn't bother Ibuki's sensitive hearing.
Is that really it?
I don't know, maybe. I ship it.
No problem.
Now then, here I come. Ready, set. Ah! Now I've done it! It fell right out of my hand!
More to the right. The hand you receive change with. Oh, but it'd be the other hand if you're holding a purse.
I can't tell exactly what's innuendo and what isn't. It's like, at this point, isn't it all innuendo, or is none of it innuendo at all?
I think anytime Teru Teru is involved, it's all innuendo. His perversion just infects people like some sort of aura.
Let's go.
This level of adjustment is not a problem. I like the action lines on her arm there.
Like she's about to yaijutsu something.
Well, you can't use yaijutsu from a
That's true.
sword on your back.
That's
Also,
true.
I like how she's reaching for her own sword,
Yeah,
even though
yeah.
she's supposed to be using the replica. Ah!
Yahoo!
Great success, Peko Peko!
Once again, I have cut a worthless object.
Kiriste gomen. Mata tsumararu mono o kitte shimatta. To iimashita. That's really funny and kind of pretentious, what she said. So, how is it? Is it the coconut taste you've been longing for?
Oh, don't talk like that, Peko.
I'll never do it again.
Oh.
It's so yummy! The smell is to die for, and it's perfectly right. It tastes like the Kalakaua Road at night.
Okay.
This is surprisingly happy, you know?
Yeah. Does that mean it's tasty? Yeah, it's so good it makes all the coconut juice I've drank up till now seem like a total sham. Then Ibuki's gonna have some too. You too, Peko Peko. At first I wanted you guys to taste it in case it was rotten.
No.
No,
Please, drink some. We wouldn't have been able to enjoy such tasty juice if it weren't for you.
That's right.
I finally got to taste this tropical island sensation. Seriously, thanks, Peko.
Well, guess that's about it.
I'm even starting to come up with a new coconut recipe in my mind. When it's finished, it'd be nice if Miss Peko could sample my dish.
whack!
Ow.
Mata tsumararu mono o kitte shimatta.
Honestly.
You're all just exaggerating. I only did what I can.
Yeah, but when what you can is the best of what you is the best of what you can do compared to everyone else, did that make sense at all?
Just like the bug sex. It
Yes.
crashed and burned.
Okay.
Not bad.
But if you're enjoying yourselves because of that, then I'm truly glad.
After having ourselves a good time, all thanks to Peko, we went back to our cottages.
The thing is, especially knowing that Teru Teru is the killer in the first trial, isn't that an interesting scene?
Yeah.
Why'd you make that decision? Like you said, I think I'm the one who went crazy.
Yeah. Just totally lost it.
Like, that scene was just so remarkably straightforward, you know? What we were looking for, well, it was there at first, sure, but I don't think it was actually there after that. It was like a remarkably honest scene. Kind of not what I was expecting for a secret thing, but...
Yeah, I really liked it. I mean, not only was it more of the Ultimates showing off their ability, but it just involved a lot of people, you know? So, we're gonna do Teru Teru's first free time event.
Because it's the only chance we're going to get to do it.
Yeah.
And we are committed to doing the first one of everybody, because again, the one that gives you the most extra information is the one that goes from 0 to 1.
Yep. What sort of business do you have with me?
None after you talk like that!
What should I do? That's fine with me. How about we start by getting to know each other? If you'd like, we can get to know each other with our bodies. Why don't you come to my cottage?
Are we talking about splitting nuts again?
I'm scared, Damon.
Kitty steak gomen! Whack! Whack! Whack!
I declined Teru's offer with all my might, and we chatted over tea at the restaurant instead. I was wondering, do you specialize in a particular style of cooking?
Particular?
What a ridiculous question. Why would you kill the possibilities of your ingredients by limiting yourself to a specialty? Well, if you say so. I don't know if it's right to say all cooking is creative.
Understand?
Chefs have the right to be called chefs because they create dishes. It'd be simple for a true chef to create something from nothing.
Okay, well, what he's saying is that what he's saying, whatever you want to apply other stuff or outside stuff, what he's saying is the difference between a cook and a chef is that a chef creates stuff.
Yeah.
A chef makes original quality stuff. Doesn't that mean he's actually saying that he's not a chef?
Is he?
Well, he tells people to call him chef, but his talent is he's known as the ultimate cook. I'm just wondering if he's by his own words acknowledging his so-called inferiority. So-called. I mean,
I don't know. I don't really understand, but he sure has amazing confidence. I sort of understand Teru's uncommon passion towards his dishes.
well, I mean, he's an ultimate, so
Right, you kind of have to. Otherwise, there's not really a point in being an ultimate.
Anyway,
Hajime, I've been wondering this for a while. Don't you think dishes resemble that a lot? That?
I mean, haven't we already gone through this?
You know, that. It can only mean one thing. Juicy, succulent meats intertwined. The naughty sound of squishing and splashing ringing each time. I am never eating anything you cook ever again.
I can't stop drooling.
At times it's gentle. At times it's forceful. You gotta rub it. You gotta tease it. You gotta just hammer it in. I thought reading Toko's lines made me uncomfortable. Why is it always me? Wait! You guys did this to me! You're the ones who chose our roles, you sons of...
Don't screen cap this, Ken! Screen cap this.
See? You understand, right? Could it be the thing he's talking about?
Isn't that the answer?
That has to be the answer.
I guess it's unavoidable. At least I now know that your body is pure. Teru's mumbling gibberish to himself. I should just let him be. It'd be too annoying to deal with him. I'm going to go take a bath in battery acid.
In battery acid?
To get the skis off.
Where are you gonna get the batteries?
Well, if you ever decide to cook, you should know some simple advice. They say there's a fine line between cooking and screwing.
No, they're pretty easy to tell the difference between the two, I would think.
Who the hell has ever said that? I don't really want to think about it, but don't tell me that's the reason you started cooking. I see. That sounds plausible. After all, both actions appeal to a human's instincts. But that would mean that my mother got me interested in cooking, and I want you to think about the implications of that.
He said plausible. He didn't say that was true.
I know!
Understand?
But to be honest, it's much simpler than that. I was destined to become a chef the day I was born.
Guess that's about it.
After all, my family's restaurant back home is a diner. I mean, a fancy, upscale restaurant. Ah, I see. So you decided to become a chef as you were helping out your family's business. Helping out? It weren't something that easy. Did you just use an accent? The rise of family restaurants, constant attacks by cheap chain joints, the bullying from a rival store.
Bullying from a rival store?
What's happening? Is like the Yakuza move into the ramen joint across the street or something? A grief-stricken mother and frightened young siblings who were born to different mothers. Whoa! To stop that crisis, I ventured alone and competed in a cooking deathmatch hosted by the Shogun of Taste.
Huh, he did pretty good then. But that's why he's an ultimate.
Just kidding. A dirty tale of hardship like that doesn't suit an attractive urbanite like me.
I see.
You'd rather hear me talk about my splendid and glorious life as a first-rate chef, right? Right? I kind of want to know more about that cook-off.
The one that he claims didn't happen.
Was it like Platinum Chef or maybe like Steel Chef instead of Iron Chef?
Copper Chef. I only have 2 questions. Number 1, why was he so ashamed of himself? How did he have the discipline to become so good at what he does and still be so ashamed? And number 2, a cooking deathmatch? Does that mean that if he didn't win, he would have been killed?
No, I don't think they meant it literally, David. Probably something like Iron Chef. Like a big opportunity where he felt that if he didn't
But why would you call that a deathmatch?
Because his own perception of it. He's like, if I don't do this, I can't, like, save my family. We might as well be dead or something.
This is me narrowing my eyes at you.
Yeah, I can see that. I know they can't, but...
So in the first game, when it was time to hang out with Byakuya...
Yeah.
He just blows you off for a long time.
You can't hang out with him till near the end.
Like, I'm not gonna waste my time with you people at all. There was a state of complete, open, total hostility. And that carried over. So, Nagito, isn't this like the only time? After that, it's just going to be so not comfortable.
Yeah, really awkward. It's like, so I know you tried to kill Byakuya, and by extension, yourself and/or all of us.
And are
Do you want to hang out?
And are completely insane, and are saying all manner of other things, and oh my god.
So, buddy, we're gonna pretend you're sane.
When I get excited, I always so
I don't think you could have delivered that line any better.
I already know that about myself, but I can't help it. But I never say anything that doesn't come from my heart. Everything I say is how I truly feel. I feel so calm around you, Hajime. I think it's because you're the first person I spent time with on this island, or maybe it's because I think we're actually really similar.
What?
Hajime, are you feeling sick?
Yes, but not for the reasons you probably think.
What are you talking about?
Huh? No, not at all.
Nope.
I see. Then it's okay. I thought you looked pale or something.
If anyone around here is going to be accusing someone of looking pale, buddy.
I thought something was worrying you. Oh, but it'd be weird if you weren't worrying in a situation like this.
You know, how different would our feelings be if we'd done this first?
Yeah.
Because with the filter of knowing about him, this statement has different connotations.
Yeah.
Isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
Nagito is laughing in a carefree way.
Yeah.
It sends shivers down my spine.
Yeah. Okay, it's dead now.
It crashed and burned. That's the name of the episode.
Bug sex.
But seeing him laugh like that was enough to distract me from my worries. Oh, I'm Hajime. Oh, Nagito, you're such a carefree guy.
What? Is something wrong?
Yes, everything.
No, how should I put it? I was just thinking about all the ways you've been helping me so far.
We're never going to be able to do free time events together ever again, are we?
Thank you.
Wow.
No, I haven't done anything to receive your thanks.
Foreshadowing.
But for someone like me to be useful to you and to even receive your words of gratitude makes me happy.
You're being too hard on yourself. Seriously.
No, this is how I truly feel. I mean, my talent is just having good luck. It's not like it comes from hard work, and It's not like I can use it to do anything amazing unless you need to fall down a trash chute on your head while tied up to a chair and survive.
What an oddly specific scenario you just described.
Though I guess when you want that to happen, it's pretty nice to have this talent. Regardless of how lucky I am, or if that luck even exists, I'm just too unimpressive to truly matter.
I mean, like, you can rely on your luck, but you don't know how it's gonna manifest.
It's not some special magical spiritual
Yeah.
power that defines every aspect of your life.
Yeah.
I don't mind sort of... I'm not trying to say that nothing like that exists, but I do have a hard time trying to define it or attribute too many things to
Quantify it or something?
Yeah. Unlike you guys.
So Nagito, you did research on us, right? So you should know what my ultimate ability is?
Oh, Hajime, we're going to talk about things like that later. It's just not appropriate for us to do that right now.
Why do you sound so happy about that? It's possible that my talent might be more meaningless than yours, you know?
Oh, I assure you, that is not true.
I mean, I can't even remember what it is.
There's no mistake.
That's not true. I'm sure you have an amazing talent. I mean, if you didn't, you wouldn't have been accepted into Hope's Peak Academy. He says.
Having been accepted into Hope's Peak Academy.
Just saying.
Somehow, when I see the way Nagito doesn't doubt me at all, I start to believe he's right. He's a really trustworthy person that I'm going to be able to rely on for the... Oh, God. He really does help me in so many ways, and this is painful to read.
Hey,
I know. If you'd like, let me help you remember. Let's see. A talent that suits Hajime.
Oh, God.
I see.
What about the ultimate serenity?
The ultimate serenity, but I've been far from serene this entire time. Which part of me did you look at to come up with a title like that?
Well, I was thinking about Firefly, honestly. You know, that's the sequel movie.
Oh, man.
And maybe you are slightly like River, now that I think about it.
Is that even a useful ability?
Oh yeah, she kicked ass. I mean, I'm pretty sure the ability to bring serenity to others just by being there is really amazing.
What about serenity to myself?
Let's see. What about the ultimate clumsy student? That's an amazing talent worth being accepted into Hope's Peak for, isn't it?
We've already got one of those.
Oh, you're right. I guess it's Mikon, so moving on.
Well, considering that I suddenly forgot what my talent was, that might be fairly accurate.
Then, what about the ultimate scatterbrain?
No, we got one of those too.
Oh yeah, that's Mikon.
Well, I meant Akane, but yeah, sure.
Well, let's just move on.
Don't go that far. I don't want an ultimate talent like that.
Wow.
Hey, don't take it seriously. It was just a little joke at Mikon's expense. Then...
I'm sorry that I'm fun to make fun of.
Do you want me to take off my clothes?
Yes.
I'm sorry that I'm in the wrong free time event. How about the ultimate spiky hair?
Oh, the ultimate ahoge? Is that how you pronounce that? That little hair spike? They say it's like ahoge.
Yeah, it's ahoge. I mean, Hajime, your ahoge is really amazing. It's like 4 feet long. It waggles every time you move, and I think if somebody fell on your head, if you would use some hairspray, they might die.
That's not an ability at all.
I know, right?
You're just...
Right?
But it's gonna be fine. I'm positive you have a talent that's brimming with hope.
Jeez, he's totally messing with me. But, thanks to him, my feelings are lighter than they ever were.
I just want you to feel better, Hajime.
You're such a great guy. Could it be? Was that his goal all along?
I'm your true friend.
If so, maybe he's a good person after all. Well, I guess it's too early to say. I need to get to know him better from now on.
Can you only hang out with Nagito in Chapter 1?
I hope we get to understand each other better, even if it's just a little bit at a time.
Oh, don't worry, Hajime. I'm sure we'll be able to understand each other so well. I will do my very best to make that happen. That is, if someone like me can move someone like you. Yep, he's such a happy guy!
Oh, man.
Hey,
Good morning, Hajime.
Yeah, good morning.
aw.
Jeez, what's with the sullen face?
You mean aside from everything that happened last night?
Well, come on. Everybody watching at home doesn't have the context of what's going on and just sort of thinking of this as events sort of in a vacuum.
Oh, very meta, Mayu. Very well done.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not supposed to say that. Well, I guess I'm not one to talk. I couldn't really sleep last night. I had a lot on my mind, and I don't know if I'll ever get the answers I'm looking for.
Aw.
Man, just for kicks, I should prepare some yummy desserts and tea and invite some people to come chat with me. And now that I think about it, I was thinking that this was going to go somewhere.
Yeah!
And then it never did, so it makes sense that this is one of the special events.
Got it?
Just so you know, it's going to be a girls-only gathering. Don't expect the boys to be invited.
Well, I certainly don't expect you to invite Teru Teru, jeez. Sounds like an excuse for some girl talk. What do girls even talk about? I guess guys will never know. It's just one of the mysteries of the universe.
Oh, but I don't know how to make desserts. Is there like a recipe book around here?
Oh, why didn't you ask Teru Teru?
Listen, I ain't asking Teru Teru, and I ain't inviting boys, so that ain't happening.
Recipes, huh? That reminds me, I have this magazine with me that has an article in it about beginner dessert recipes.
Hajime, when did you read it?
I needed it to help me fall asleep.
Huh?
What, really?
I was really disappointed with the book's actual contents.
Hey!
Hey, can you show it to me? I'll invite you if you do.
Ooh, I don't have to wear a dress, do I? What should I do? Should I show it to my...
Why would you say no?
Thank you.
Awesome! I'm saved! I guess I should change my evaluation of you a little.
I am the protagonist.
When you talk like that, you start to sound slimy like Teru Teru, you know. From unreliable Hajime to sometimes helpful Hajime, but don't count on him.
I'm not really thrilled about that.
Hey,
Then come to the restaurant after breakfast, okay?
Jeez, she sure likes to boss guys around. I kinda like that.
I'm sure you do, Billy. I'm sure you do. Speaking of events in a vacuum!
It looks like no...
After all the Teru Teru, do not do that!
It looks like nobody's here yet. Am I too early? Oh, good.
No!
Mwah! Oh, it's just you, Monomi. Why did you shout like that? Cause, why is Hajime here?
How interesting!
She was invited as a girl, and so
Magi
she's like,
doing-
why is there a boy here?
Yeah, how
I
interesting.
you.
That's a big no-no. This is a girls-only gathering. No boys allowed. I know, but Mahiru asked me to come?
What happened?
Huh? Why is Hajime here? I heard this was for girls only. Say, don't you think it's strange that Monomi is the one getting so mad?
Proprietary... properness.
Propeller! Oh, Billy, why do you think I'm the one that said that line?
Mahiru asked me to bring her the dessert recipe.
Oh, that's why. Then you're a special participant.
Think of me as a bonus character.
Like,
Then why is Monomi here?
That is the real question, Akane.
The thing is how nice of Chiaki. Or maybe how manipulative?
Maybe?
I mean, I'm not gonna crap all over her any more than I already have unless it becomes appropriate, but I still think it's nice that somebody asked her to be here. You know, thinking about it, Chiaki has been the person who has interacted with Monomi the most.
Especially standing outside to guard against
Yeah, that's
Monokuma.
specifically what I was talking about.
Chiaki invited me.
Yep, that's right. I invited her.
Aww.
Why? The snacks will taste gross if that thing hangs around.
I know Billy and Damon hate her too, but I just couldn't leave her alone.
Shock! Just from me being here.
Huh?
But all the girls are making desserts, right?
Oh, that's right. Monomi is sort of a girl, too.
Even though it's a stuffed animal, that's probably a robot? Oh well. At this point, it'd be mean to kick her out. Plus, I've already made an exception for Hajime to be here anyway, and you better think you're lucky, kid. You better enjoy this.
Oh, I will if Mikan's here.
Now look, I'll kick you out too.
It's only a matter of time.
She's putting Monomi and me on the same level.
All right.
All right, let's start.
Yahoo!
I'm gonna kick it into overdrive! Ah, drool, projectile drool.
No.
I don't understand the projectile drool. I cannot figure that out. I don't believe you need to be so energetic when it comes to cooking.
I don't think you understand me at all, Pecco.
I suppose you're right.
Aw, that's nice. Monomi's just kind of snacking in the background.
Okay, look at Akane. He's totally not helping at all, but...
Neither is Hiyoko.
And then the hair protector thingy
Yeah.
that Sonia has. Here, hit make the stuff go away.
I don't remember what button it is.
It's L1. I have to tell you that every time. I don't know, this kind of like brings back memories of my grandmother and me being a kid.
Your grandmother and you being kids? That is how you phrased it.
Just never mind. Never mind. Also,
I just noticed it too!
We probably just saw the exact same thing.
The like dough ibuki or whatever the heck that is.
I like how Mikan is making is like
basting a horn, I suppose?
yeah, that's right, yeah.
Or maybe a crescent roll that just happens to look like a horn.
No,
because there's some on the tray too.
That's the use of the crescent rolls was the ibuki. The one that surprises me, honestly, is Pecco. Doesn't she seem like really serene and like kind of practiced at this?
Yeah, but
like outside of your normal expectations. Again, Chiaki is just shaming me by being nice to Monomi. And Monomi is eating a cookie or whatever it is she's eating.
Monokuma ate meat, so
That's how you can tell we're in a fake world, is because the robot stuffed animals
are eating
and pooping.
And pooping!
That's right. Food and poop confirmed together. We've got our answers.
Mikan, be sure to watch your fingers. You can be clumsy sometimes.
Oh, don't worry, Hajime. I've still got all 9 of my fingers.
I'll do my best. I'll try to live up to your expectations so you don't hate me.
No, that's the wrong thing to take from all of this.
I'm sorry you still hate me. Or don't hate me. I can't keep it straight. I'm sorry I can't keep it straight.
No, I mean, I'm just saying lighten up a bit.
Okay. Don't forget I'm still stalking you.
My femininity is hella boss.
What is there to say at that?
This sort of activity, it's not so bad once in a while.
There's just no reaction.
Aww.
It's not bad, but ideally it'd be more bowl-shaped.
What?
She talking about her
She's talking.
sculpture? I mean,
No, she's talking about boobs.
Ah!
of course she is.
Ibuki! What is that? What are you making?
For many years now, Ibuki has always dreamed of making a cookie statue of her boobs.
What else do I have to say? Is this just a scene where there's no more reactions?
Throw that dream away! Right now! I don't even want to look at it! I kind of do.
I was gonna say, why not?
There's Akane's contribution. And Akane's just mindlessly eating all the desserts being made. It's
better if I just keep my mouth shut.
Look, everybody has accepted that that's the way things are going to be, and everybody is happy. Hyoko hasn't even insulted anybody, and I'm even feeling slightly happy about Monomi being here.
It's an uncomfortable scene all around.
I want to try eating it.
Meanwhile,
I'm sure
somewhere, Teru Teru is like, I feel like my talents are going to waste.
I'm sure Ibuki will be quite happy.
You mean the one on this page?
Oh, okay.
Yo.
Damn right! That looks totally delicious!
Hey, hey.
It looks like a simple recipe, so we should all try to make that too.
I mean, they're making some crazy stuff here, like apple pie, the boob statue. I mean, I don't know.
I don't know. I've never baked because, as I believe has been rather explicitly established, the relationship between me and sweet foods
Yeah.
is one that does not... dang it! I could not deliver that as dry as I wanted to.
Hey, at this rate, won't it take all day just for the prep work?
Quit complaining! Aren't you happy? Look, she said her femininity is hella boss, right?
I can't argue with that.
And you know, Hyoko didn't say anything at all. She was just sitting there having a good time.
That was nice. After taking part in this mysterious female ritual, I went back to my cottage for the time being.
Now, this is the real reason that Teru Teru was the killer. Because he was jealous of Hajime.
Mostly because, after I helped with the prep work, they kicked me out.
The magical mystery can only last so long, huh?
I know it was girls only, but to think they even let Monomi stay makes me want to cry. I wanted to see the boob sculpture.
Like we've said before, our goal is to hit everybody's first free time event, and then we'll
decide from there.
Yeah, then we'll go from there. Since this has been like really full of not serious stuff, I didn't want to like actually take any time to talk about our general sort of predictions for what's going to happen with characters or something like that.
Right.
But I do want to say I think that Akane is not going to make it.
Really?
Yes, and the main reason for that is nothing else except that Asahina made it through Danganronpa 1.
Yeah, okay, if she's the... Okay, that makes sense.
That's really the only thing that I have to go off of.
That's more than what I had, I mean...
Also, I guess it's true that she, just like Aoi, has been kind of in the background so far, though she did do a lot at the trial.
That's true. I mean, her gut is pretty trustworthy.
That's either going to be a running joke. Well, anyway, I just felt I should say that. Hopefully, like in the first game, because we had some strange user errors, it was just a bunch of strange circumstances. We had to redo Chapter 1 like 98 times. And so because of that, we never had to redo anybody else because we were able to get everybody's first event out before the people who were going to die, died.
Right.
But this time, obviously we missed Teru Teru. Hopefully, we'll be lucky enough to not have to deal with anybody else.
I'm not holding my breath.
The way I said that didn't even make sense, but I think everybody understood what I meant.
Then you succeeded.
Probably. Well, maybe. Okay. If it's a party, there should be a lot of good food. I can't wait. Can't you see these rivers of drool? And yeah, I know I ate 8,200 calories worth of sweets earlier, but it wasn't enough. I've got to store it for later, and besides, it all goes to my boobs anyway.
I don't see a problem with that.
I'm so looking forward to it. I can't stop drooling.
Yes, I can see that.
What? You're looking forward to it too? Then want to exercise before we eat that tasty food?
Look at her drool or look at her sweat. I think I'm on board for either. Oh God, I've been around Teru Teru too long.
Yo.
Hey, you.
Hajime, unless you're talking to one of the two commentators. What?
What's your name again? I know you just told me, but I already forgot.
It's Hajime! Hajime Hinata!
What?
Like, draw it on your palm!
I don't have anything to write with. Oh yeah, that does sort of sound like your name. Yeah. Sorry. I keep forgetting somehow. I'll remember it easier if you keep giving me food or something.
Are you a dog or something? Are you an animal or something?
Yo.
Oh well, later.
What? Wait, hold on. We only just started talking.
What's your point? Well, even so, I'm just not interested in someone who looks like they have low fighting power. Just from looking at you, you're probably around a 2. I don't deal with anything lower than trash, you know?
I'm even weaker than a farmer with a shotgun. What kind of measurement system is that?
I know 2 is below trash.
Like, why are you focusing on fighting power? That doesn't matter in gymnastics, right?
Gymnastics? What are you talking about?
Huh?
Yes! Yes! That was the best prediction I have ever made! My life has meaning!
We're both 1 for 1 so far.
And yeah, you're right! We've almost exactly predicted.
I mean, you're the ultimate gymnast, right? That isn't some strange foreign word for, like, deathmatch, is it?
Huh? I guess maybe I am. Setting records and winning competitions is easy money, and you use money to buy food.
Money? You're just doing it for the money?
What?
Yeah, that's right. I've been doing it since this really persistent old man convinced me to give it a try.
Your father?
I've been running and jumping all over the place ever since I was a kid. You know, it's, what's it called again?
Parkour?
That thing where you run non-stop through a bunch of cluttered areas.
Parkour!
And if bad guys get in your way, you beat them up.
That's might as well be parkour with how video games are today. Is Akane talking about that? Yeah!
Street fighting!
Parkour!
Street fighting!
That's parkour for
How?
course.
Good job. No, you needed that because otherwise you said parkour like 79 times. There's no way Akane would know a word like that. First off, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 letters long.
Is that parkour? I like that kind of butter. Wait, that's parquet. Pardon me.
I got it.
Oh yeah, that's it. That's exactly it. That's what the old man called it too.
Did she find some, like, martial arts parkour master who was like, I will now teach you in the ways of running across rooftops?
Well, all I'm trying to do is do my impression of Super Mario Brothers. He seemed to like it though. That doesn't matter what it's called. When you get people chasing you, you just naturally end up doing parkour when you're running away from them. Why didn't I turn and beat them up? You should try chasing me sometime. I seriously won't get caught, because, kid, I am way faster, way stronger, and frankly, way bigger than you.
I know. What kind of situations do you get into where you need to do parkour in the middle of the city?
Eating runs.
She's pretty crazy, but I'm a little jealous of how cheerful she is.
It's like she really just wants to be Sakura, but
Yeah!
she's not Sakura. But she's happy.
Even better analog to Asahina.
Dang, you're right. That actually really fits, huh? She also makes Asahina look downright brilliant.
Yeah.
What a strange life she's led.
She's from the school of hard knocks, sorry. Hey, what are you looking at there, Byakuya?
How interesting that you're spending your time before the party in here. So, obviously we said we wanted to get everybody at least once.
But I wanted to do Byakuya again, because one, I'm gonna miss doing his voice. And I'm gonna miss him.
Yeah. This is for you, Byakuya. I hope the real you is running around somewhere
Fixing all this.
denying Toko and getting your stuff back together. You might be able to save the world, buddy.
Despite the fact they were prepared for the party, I shall enjoy Teru's dishes as well.
Yeah, you're gonna.
Does the ultimate cook's skill surpass that of the Togami Corporation's chef?
Probably not.
I don't know.
Well, the thing is they say ultimate. I kind of feel like they really mean more, most of the time, they mean more like ultimate for a teenager.
Well, yeah, because isn't that like the actual title, like top of the class or
I don't
super high school or something?
Yeah, I don't recall what it was in Japanese, but fortunately, we have people we can ask. What was that?
You know, just doing a goofy laugh. You don't gotta bust my balls over it, man.
I do not want to talk about splitting nuts!
So you're interested in the dishes prepared by my company's personal chef? Let me tell you about them in great detail.
That's not what we wanted to talk to you about! Oh, crud, we actually don't know what to give him.
I would imagine any food item should work, but...
The only thing I'm worried about is that we'll have to reload if he doesn't like this. But come on, it's a bag of sweets. He's gotta like it, right?
Damn, I wish I could check his, student ID to find out.
Wait. What about the baguette? That! Give him that!
This!
That's fine.
It doesn't look that appealing, but I guess I'll accept it from you. I'll be counting on it next time as well. The chicken in my hands is far tastier than the beef inside the freezer. What the hell am I talking about?
That's profound! He's saying a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. But the one that I have right now is better than the potential one that I do not yet have.
That's amazing.
What? It's a German proverb, I think.
Oh, is it?
It means something inferior that's nearby is better than something good that's far away. But why would chicken be inferior to beef, you ask? I didn't.
Agreed. No, I want to hear what he has to say.
Aren't there times when you'd obviously want to eat fried chicken instead of steak?
There are those times, yes. I generally think that beef is superior to chicken, but not necessarily. And I do eat more chicken than beef.
You realize, Damon...
Except maybe not lately. Maybe lately I've been eating more beef than chicken. What?
You know, Damon, since Byakuya has had his character arc and has become Buff Kuya...
Oh, Buff? Is that what you're calling it? Buff?
And is now a food aficionado, you like him even more. He began as one of your most hated characters in Danganronpa, and now look how far he's come.
What are you trying to say?
I'm not saying anything more than what I've already said.
Anyway, I kind of want to listen to his reasoning here.
That's true, but what are we even talking about?
Shut up, Hajime.
I mean, is that even a real German proverb?
I have no idea, but I want to hear him talk more about food.
What are you thinking?
And furthermore, why is pork not even mentioned in this comparison?
The best tasting meat of all, though not one you can live off of, and not something that you should always be eating, but it's sausage. It's so clearly sausage. Nothing can ever surpass the flavor profile of damn sausage.
Is pig meat unattractive to Germans?
But no! What about German sausage?
Why?
No, that's impossible. When you think of Germany, you think of sausage. And if you think of sausage, you're thinking of pig meat.
See, Byakuya and I are on the same wavelength.
But that's...
What does this mean? What is this conspiracy?
What in the world are they both worked up about?
You know, ground pork is pretty good. I enjoy it. It doesn't have to be sausage. Though I don't like pork chops. Something about it has never really done it for me.
I kind of agree. I don't really like pork chops either.
But pork roast is really good.
Hajime, do you know which meat is the most efficient source of energy?
Listen.
What meat contains the most vitamin B1 for converting glucose to energy?
I have no idea!
Fish? Pyaki is so serious, it's scaring me. I have no idea. How should I answer?
Now, look, I straight up don't know the answer, so we're gonna look it up. But I'm guessing it's beef.
I think you're right.
But we'd better find out.
Yeah.
All right, smartphone, let's rock. All right. According to healthbeacon.com, which is the first thing that showed up in the Google search, lean pork provides 1.12 milligrams of vitamin B1 in a 100-gram serving. This is a harder search than I was expecting.
Pork is probably the answer considering how much he's obsessing over it.
Oh, this reminds me of liver. Like, really, we just don't eat enough organ meats here in the U.S. Liver is delicious.
It is. Even
you believe-
the picky eater, likes liver.
Aha!
Yes?
Thanks to good old livestrong.com, which I've gotten a lot of recipes from, lean pork indeed contains more of the vitamin than any other meat.
Excellent!
So the conspiracy was true. Pork is the best if you want vitamin B1. What, thiamine?
Is it pork? Correct. The same amount of pork has 10 times the energy efficiency of other meats.
Well, now hold on. That's not necessarily true.
Do you understand? 10 times!
Okay, even if vitamin B1 does help convert glucose into energy, which I'm not entirely sure of because I don't necessarily know anything, what about, like, gluconeogenesis?
I don't know what that anime has to do with anything.
I guess I asked for that, yeah. But it doesn't have 10 times the calories. He's only talking about energy efficiency?
Yeah?
But does that mean that only vitamin B1 provides efficient food?
Maybe that's just how he views it.
I don't know.
I get it already. What's your point anyway?
Such ignorance.
There's only one thing I want to say to you, skinny boy. Hajime, become my assistant. Together we shall rule the world.
Do you remember when Byakuya made Makoto his assistant?
I know. Just feel sad.
I just can't believe that this is really Byakuya.
Yeah.
Or that if it is really Byakuya, that he really died. As in, maybe the whole thing is fake.
It's just a lot pointing to that. Huh? Oh, that takes me back.
Listen.
The situation surrounding us and this island is even more complicated than I had thought, especially with all the stuff I'm not telling you. Even if it's just a commoner's assistance, it's better than having nobody at all.
Man, you think about this and the way Byakuya was at the beginning of last game.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
But I don't even remember that much about myself. We don't even know if I have a talent that would be useful to you, you know? Memory. Who cares about that? But what?
So in other words...
Even if you don't have your memories, you're still you, right? You are able to live your own life. That is already enough. All you have to do is be yourself. As you stand before me, I will believe in your potential. Byakuya. Also, what use is the past? I too was powerless in the past, but I'm different now.
Again, is he talking about his own background, or is he talking about the first game?
Throw away your past self. It's meaningless. Powerless? What's he talking about? Was Byakuya really powerless in the past? Anyway, think about my offer. More importantly, Hajime...
He's gonna tell him he needs to put some more meat on his bones.
Yeah.
Listen.
Do you like chicken or beef?
Well...
For some reason, I still ended up discussing meat with Byakuya until I had heartburn.
Well, which one?
I prefer beef.
I prefer beef too, but chicken is excellent, except when you're tired of it, which is often.
Anyway, what happened to Byakuya in the past?
Byakuya Togami, you somehow really became a heroic man. A person who uplifts others.
Yeah.
Whether he looks down on them or not, that's not the point.
Right.
Well, we didn't initially intend for this to take up an entire episode, but that's just the way it ended up, so be it.
Well, I mean, at least we can start the next episode.
The next episode will be picking up with Chapter 2. Thanks for being patient with us, guys.
We really appreciate it.
And make sure to let us know which items to get.
Danganronpa. Danganronpa.